game winner, and I think Mike Bossy liked that move, didn't you, Mike?
Oh, it was a great move. Anytime I see someone score, I love that red light. I always said red was my favorite color, and it's because of the light that goes on when you score a goal.
And for that reason, goaltenders hate the color red, don't they? But as we mentioned, the Islanders are literally taking shirts off of their backs. Of course, Alexei Zhitnik didn't really have to do that, as he did not play tonight, but Denis Grabeshkov did. And one by one, the Islander players will sign those game-worn jerseys. And Joel Bouchard, boy, what a story he was for the Islanders. You know, he had a bad shoulder injury. They signed him to either be a support defenseman up here or work with some of the kids at Bridgeport. He got the shoulder in shape, played a bit at Bridgeport. The Islanders brought him up, and he was remarkable. You know, here's a veteran defenseman, yet only a few hundred games experience in the league, and boy, his experience really stood out with all the kids on defense, and he made a great impression in a relatively brief amount of time.
Well, you know, when you get the chance to play for an organization as the Islanders, in the situation that they're in, where they're looking for players who want to play for them, you know, it's real easy to be part of an organization that is struggling and say, I don't want to be a part of this organization. And you know, it's a great thing for them to see players who come here and who are taking advantage of the opportunities that they're being given. And hey, if they come out and perform better than was expected of them, I'm sure that they'll be held high in someone's esteem in the Islander organization. And hey, if it gives them another contract, another year of play, whatever it does, it's something extra that they didn't have. So, you know, I just think it goes to show, especially in his case, that hey, someone's giving you the opportunity. You go out and repay them the best way that you can.
Now, this is as good as it gets for a fan. You know, it's one thing to meet a player. It's another thing to get a player's autograph. But when a player literally on the ice presents you with a jersey that he wore in that game, that's got to be a big thrill for a fan. And
well, the two that just walked out there have Mike Bossy jerseys on, so I don't know if I'd trade those in, guys. But you gotta. This is the first time that I've seen a situation like this in an organization. And you see the one who got Tampolina's sweater. That little girl has it on right now. And
there goes your fan club.
There goes my two biggest fans. It's great. I mean, you know, not only in this day and age do I think that fans don't get a chance to get close to professional athletes, but look at this. I mean, they're not only getting close, but they're getting the sweater that those guys sweated in tonight, and not too sure I'd want to be wearing at home, but look at that guy. Guy's a real fan. Even got a picture of me. I'm starting to get a little scared here.
Oh,
don't worry, we'll keep him away. Robert Nielsen signing an autograph. Is that to Larry? Larry Corey, okay.
Corey,
couldn't read the writing there.
Guys, it's been a blast tonight. I had a good time. I hope the people. I apologize again for all of my that guy and this guy and the Islander player and the Penguin player, but I haven't had a chance to see the Islanders play very often, and especially in person this year. So it was great.
Does it still give you a little tingle to come back into this building after all these years? And obviously the players have all changed several times since you've been here, but is there still a deep connection?
You know what, Howie? It always will. I perform my best at the Nassau Coliseum, and I was part of something special in hockey history, playing for a team that won 4 Stanley Cups in a row. And you know, when we were driving in the truck last month, and 5 or 6 of us were there, and you actually saw fans that had tears in their eyes. I'll tell you, it was humbling to see that, because, you know, they didn't have to be there a month ago, and they didn't have to follow us for as long as they did, and you know, for them to do that, I think that any fan that goes out and pays the kind of dollars that they pay to go see professional sports, I think should be treated as specially as these fans are being treated tonight for their support that they've given the Islanders throughout the year. So I guess to answer, yes, it's always a pleasure for me to come back here. Like I said, my professional career was done on Long Island. I always had unbelievable support by the New York fans. I really can't remember going through one period of my career where you know, they were on my back for whatever reason.
Well, it's interesting because they put out the challenge. They said, we'll lay off of you as long as you score 50 goals every year. That's pretty good. You kept up your end of the bargain all the way through. These fans are just as thrilled by today's Islanders, and they've got the souvenirs to show for it. Fun night here at the Coliseum. Islanders win it in a shootout. Back with more right after these messages.
New York Soccer has a new look.